So to be honest with you, it's been pretty difficult for me to concentrate on Lord of the Rings drama and Star Wars drama and stuff like that. Whenever there's everything that's going on in the world right now, obviously, Ukraine is under direct attack from Russia, so it's, hard for them to focus on anything else. And then, the surrounding countries could be under attack from Russia pretty soon. And then the entire globe is just worried because we don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going to happen next. It could be catastrophic for everyone. Hopefully not, but it is making me feel very uneasy and hard to concentrate on anything else. Hopefully I can take my mind off of it for a few minutes while, I make this video, and hopefully I can take your mind off of it for a little while as well. Let's get into this video though. So Amazon, Lord of the Rings, of course, the Rings of Power, has been, putting out blunder after blunder. It's been mistake after mistake, and they're just embarrassing themselves and getting ratioed on videos that are unlisted. It's unheard of. People are ratioing videos that aren't even public. You have to get the direct link to be able to see the video, and it's still 177 likes to 17,000 dislikes with 78,000 views. I believe they unlisted it around 10,000 views because Amazon knew how cringy this Lord of the Rings superfan video was, because none of them are actually Lord of the Rings superfans. We all know the story, but there is another mistake, a blatant mistake, that I thought was pretty funny. I saw it on my Twitter timeline, I believe. I don't remember who the original poster of this was. I apologize if there's someone out there who found this first and they made a video on it first. I don't remember who the originator of whoever found this first. I don't know who it was, but shout out to you, whoever it was. This is pretty funny. As you can see, there's an arm right here. Let me rewind it a little bit so you can see a little bit more clearer. But there's an arm right here on the right side of the screen. It's pretty obvious, you can see it. And then they're gone right here on this shot. But you can see there's some warping going on. There's some weird stuff going on with the lights right where that guy would be. So they just completely edited that guy out. And it's very obvious that they did that. The warping is very blatant. It's very obvious. You can even see it in the paused frame. They blatantly edit out one of these Lord of the Rings super fans who were, I guess, getting an early screening of the Rings of Power trailer. And I wonder why that would be. Maybe they actually hired one person who's an actual super fan. If anyone knows who this guy is that got edited out, because he is in some of the other reactions, some of the other parts of the trailer. He's in there sometimes. He's reacting to the trailer. I don't know exactly where it is inside of this video, but maybe it's in a different video, but he was definitely seen reacting to the Rings of Power trailer, and at some points he wasn't really acting like the other people, but some points he was acting like the other people, so I don't know. I don't know exactly why they would be editing him out. What I was going to say is maybe they did hire an actual super fan, and he told them how it is. Maybe he told Amazon Lord of the Rings, look, I'm not feeling this. I don't think it's that good. I think it's kind of contradictory to Tolkien's work. I don't think Tolkien would be happy with this. And I don't think the Tolkien fans are going to be happy with this either. Maybe he straight up told them that. And that's why they edited him out of this teaser trailer, this super fans review of the Rings of Power video. Maybe. Let's go to the comments real quick and check in on that. We made a promise to ourselves. Here's a Peter Jackson quote saying that pretty much Peter Jackson's movies were just trying to honor Tolkien's legacy. He didn't care about any of his own politics or anything like that. Really respectable of him to say that, and really respectable of him to actually carry that out, try to carry out Tolkien's vision to the best of his ability. Obviously, there's some diehard Lord of the Rings fans out there who think that Peter Jackson didn't do a good enough job. I'm not well versed enough in Lord of the Rings to be able to tell you if he did a good enough job or not. All I know is I like those movies quite a lot. And I haven't seen the Hobbit movies, but I do like, the Lord of the Rings movies that Peter Jackson made outside of the Hobbit. And I think a lot of Lord of the Rings fans out there receive it pretty well as well. I just don't know if it directly correlates, if it's a direct reflection of what Tolkien wrote or not. Let me know in the comments how close Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings are to Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. Let me know, because I really I'm not well versed enough to know. But I really hope the characters in the show talk exactly like these super fans. That will complete the parody that is Rings of Power for sure, man. And I've said it a million times, but this video is just embarrassing on so many levels. There's a guy peeing in the background right here, literally in the same frame as someone has edited out. You can see the obvious warping, and you can even see some of the guy's clothes. There's little points right here where they edited him out, and it just wasn't quite good enough. You can see him a little bit still right there. And on the right side of the screen, let me move it over a little bit so you can see there's a guy peeing in the background. And I said this in my last video, right here on the right side of the screen. You can see him peeing in the background, man. He's obviously, taking a piss in the background. And I just think it's so funny how little they care about this. Not only do they care little about the actual content that's being created with this Rings of Power show, but they also don't care about the marketing at all. They don't care about this super fans video. They hired just random people and told them to act like Lord of the Rings super fans, even though they don't discuss Lord of the Rings lore one time in this entire video. They only discuss the diversity, inclusion, and women being able to talk to each other finally and stuff like that. Just stupid stuff that no one cares about. No normal, mentally healthy person thinks about on a daily basis. And they also just don't care about the marketing material outside of that. So I just want to also go check in on the ratios of these other videos. I just think this frame is kind of funny for whatever reason. I think it looks kind of low budget, but that's just me. 28 million views, 103,000 likes to 145k dislikes. Still steadily getting more and more dislikes as the days go on. And obviously the comments are pretty much the same, but this comment is getting a lot more likes as time goes on as well. It's all the Tolkien quote saying that evil is not capable of creating anything new. It can only distort and destroy what has been invented or made by the forces of good. You know, very relevant quote for today. Very, very relevant quote for today. Also, this is the UK version, and obviously there's other versions as well. You know, France, Germany, all that stuff. They all have their own versions, but here is 5.2 million views, 23,000 likes to 54,000 dislikes. This one's kind of slowing down. It doesn't really get any more views. It hasn't really got any more dislikes from what I can tell, but the comments are the same exact thing. Evil cannot create anything new. They can only corrupt, from Tolkien. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to check in real quick on the ratios and then show you that they straight up edited out a super fan that might have, I guess, you know, it's a possibility. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but it's a possibility that he could have told them the truth about their show, that maybe fans won't like this, Tolkien fans won't like this, diehard Lord of the Rings fans won't like this, and maybe him himself didn't like it. Let me know what you guys think though in the comments, and let me know how you're feeling about what's going on in the world right now, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm pretty worried. You know, it's kind of hard to not keep track of what's going on. I'm trying to, you know, step away every once in a while, take breaks from it, because it's just tough. You know, it's not fun to live in a time like this. But let me know in the comments what you're doing to cope with this situation, for one, and you know, how you're feeling about the whole situation. If you did enjoy the video though, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter, the link to that will be in the description as well. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope to see you in the next one.